Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the complete study plan for IELTS test. Firstly, I want to remind you that this study plan is for those who are beginners and for those who have failed to achieve their targeted band scores. It works for me, it has worked for so many students, and I hope you will implement and get good results. This is Sukhveer Singh, TEFL certified English language trainer, and I have been providing coaching since 2018, and if you are failed to clinch your desired bands, I will be happy to provide you an assistance, so feel free to contact me for online and offline classes. Let's come back to our video. Firstly, you need to do is to check your current level in IELTS in all modules. Just pause this video and think about what is your current level in each part, and then make an ultimate goal about where you want to go. Just make realistic goals, like if your current level is 5.5 overall, just do not go above 6.5, and then when you will accomplish that level, then think about 7 or even further. The problem is with most of the students is that they just start practicing every module by day 1 and just practicing without making any plan by knowing their level and what is their requirement. After analyzing your level, then give yourself a deadline about when you will try for a real exam. In order to do so, it is imperative to know that 0.5 to 1 band can be improved in a month only if you have the right direction and guidance. Hence, put some time and effort to set a clear deadline and do not be hurry. In IELTS tests, you can't compare yourself with anyone because neither you know the current level of someone nor you know when you and someone is going abroad. So just think about you, that's all. You have to dedicate at least 5 hours daily for this study plan, and no matter whether you are taking classes in a particular center or you are doing a self-study at home. If you are not aware about, or you can say if you want to get professional help about your current knowledge of English or in IELTS test, I have prepared a little test for you, and solve these questions and send me your report sheet to me, so I will assess your current level and guide you accordingly. There are some fill-ups, some grammar exercises and other type of questions. And if you want to get these type of questions and test, contact me in the given number via WhatsApp, and I will send you a question sheet and assess your level at free of cost. Our first module to make a plan is listening, and you know it is one of the easiest module, yet it contributes a lot towards your overall band scores. A number of students think that they have already achieved the level of 6 bands, but the aim should be to get at least 7 or 8. So the question is, how we can reach at this level? First thing you need to do is to attempt 2 listening tests every day. One should be from official Cambridge listening and second one is from YouTube. What you need to do is, after attempting official Cambridge test of any book, just go through the whole test and look which type of questions you are lacking behind. It may be MCQs, fill-ups or matchings. After analyzing your weak type, put your headphone again and roll to that section again and start listening again with slow speed and attempt again. Even if you are failed again, just listening until all the questions get right, listen again. And in the second listening, just search on the YouTube about specific questions type only and attempt all questions. This thing will help you to dramatically. Try this at least for 15 days and track your progress every day. Other thing you must need to do along with listening is to listen or watch something in English every day. If I have to suggest to you, I would prefer podcasts where we only have an audio to listen. It will not only help to understand the concept of listening but also help to enhance your knowledge. You can listen the podcast on Spotify or on Apple Podcast if you have an Apple phone, iPhone, or you can listen on YouTube. Let's talk about reading. Reading is a kind of module which need patience and dedication to improve, as it is considered one of the boring module for most of the students, but it does not mean that we should not working on it. In this plan, you have to attempt only 1 reading a day. If you are a beginner, try attempting passage by passage without any time restriction. You must focus to groom your vocabulary skills. In order to do so, always pick most confusing words from their reading passage you are attempting, or pick those who you don't have any idea about meanings and anything, and write them down at least 5 words daily on the notebook by searching their meaning on the Cambridge Dictionary website. I warn you that please do not use Google Translate, as it translates only basics, not the advanced ones. I prefer you only Cambridge official books for practice. There are two separate things you need to do. First one is to work on your timing, and second one is improving your vocabulary. In order to improve your former one, learn skimming and speed reading. Speed reading means how many words you read per minute. It varies person to person. Those students who have the ability to read faster, they save more time during the test. So start learning fast. And for skimming, try to reach at the location only for that specific question. And to do that, pick some clues from the question and try to find the same in passage first and then try to make sense. Just do not waste time by understanding each and every line. Further, developing a habit of reading anything in English daily, you can start reading newspaper or a blog or a book according to your interest. Make a goal to learn new words. Our third module is writing. And a significant amount of students are lacking in writing, especially the students of Punjab state. And the obvious reason is that their touch in writing English throughout the life is minimal. So it puts negative impact on their writing skills. You don't get good band scores in writing just for working on it only for hour and a day. The thing you need to understand is that good and qualified teacher is a must thing to assess your writing. You do not get band score by just writing an essay or something. There is a specific descriptors through which you get bands. Only a good teacher knows where you need to work. It may be lexical resources or task achievement or even coherence and cohesion. One tip I can give you is to start journaling. In English, it means to write down either your whole day activities or just your thoughts. Firstly, it will build your habit to write, and secondly, you can just write whatever you want. Make a aim to write at least for a half or an hour daily, and one essay and report writing is enough for a day with good assessment from your teacher. Next thing you need to do in your writing is to read at least 10 samples of essays every day to learn new ideas and variety of topics. And if I have to suggest you a website, writing9.com is one of them. Last but not least is speaking. As you all know, speaking and writing are interconnected with each other. In fact, writing is far more easier than speaking, because in speaking we have to speak in front of someone, which is really difficult for those who are suffering from stress and anxiety. Just think about what I am going to say right now. How we will become fluent in English by just practicing around 15 minutes a day. No, this is not a good way to work on your speaking. In this study plan, you need to work creatively. How can you do this? Let me tell you. In starting, spend at least half an hour on speaking alone. All you need to speak loudly. Try to give answers of questions by yourself. And if you are not good at fluency, just pick any kind of reading passage and start to read loudly and fluently. Give at least 2 interviews to your teacher in a day and work on your weaknesses. Try to think in English, as whenever you are free, just think in English. No matter what are you thinking, just start thinking mindfully and say to yourself that I am going to think in English for a specific period of time. If you implement all these things, I will guarantee you can improve whole modules in just a month. And if you want to improve your band score further by taking coaching from me, you can contact me in the given number. Thank you.